in the noise of my fears, holding my breath through the passing years. But then your mercy whispered in the night, and I felt my chest come alive with light. Back to breathing, back to life again, back to breathing, where the hurt can mend. Every burden that I carry, you released. Now I'm back to breathing in your peace. Every secret weight I thought I'd hide crumbled when your love stepped inside. I tasted freedom in the quiet air. I found forgiveness waiting there. Back to breathing, back to open skies, back to breathing, where the spirit lies. Every tear became a river leading home. Now I'm back to breathing, never alone. In the silence, in the storm, grace became my healing form. Every heartbeat found its song. I was weak, but you were strong. Now the air is filled with praise. Hope resounds through all my days. Breathing in this holy fire, love became my one desire. Back to breathing. Chains are torn away. Back to breathing, new and bright today. Every scar and shadow gone in love's release. Now I'm back to breathing in your peace. Soft piano fade, whispering refrain, I am back to breathing once again. I've walked a crooked staircase, counted losses on the way. I've tried to fix the fractures with a checklist and a sway, but you didn't wait for perfect, didn't barter, didn't score. You just met me where I stumbled, held my heart and made it sure. Now the morning feels more honest, not a promise to ignore. I can feel the quiet whisper, child, I'm making more than more, better than before. Not the same as how it was, better than before. Not by hustle, but by love. From the ashes, from the floor, from the aches I couldn't store, you are shaping something gentle, something better than before. I used to chase applause lines, fear the silence, fear the night. I would hide my broken edges, keep my colors out of sight. But you gathered every fragment, named them beautiful and true. Every scar became a story of the roads that led to you. Now my steps are slow and steady, not a sprint for some reward. I can trace the line of mercy through the chaos and the noise, better than before. When I'm weary, you restore, better than before. Hope is knocking on my door, not a thunder, not a roar, just a faithful inner core. You are singing through my ribcage, making better than before. Let the organ raise the ceiling, let the bass be soft and kind, let the choir hum a promise I can carry in my mind. If the night rehearses failure, I will answer with your grace. If the fear repeats its chorus, I will breathe in holy space. We are not the songs of ruin, we are not the canceled score. We are loved into a future, growing better than before. I will practice small rejoicing, learning wonders, simple chore. Thank the coffee, thank the neighbor, thank the sunlight on the floor. I will bless the honest questions, Let them walk beside my soul, and I'll trust the gentle healer with the parts I can't control. When I tell the next day's story, I will mark a brighter door. Not perfection, not performance, just a life that's healing more, better than before. Where the Spirit writes in light, better than before. Through the longest tender night, from the valley to the shore, from the love keeps building, never hurried, making better than before. Piano soft, pads like daylight, rain becomes a distant shore. I breathe easy, heart repeating, we are better than before.
I walk through valleys, shadows wide carry chains. I couldn't hide, every failure marked my skin, but mercy called me home again. Grace of the living God, reaching down to me. Grace of the living God, setting captives free. Through the fire and the flood, love will never cease. Grace of the living God is everything I need. Every scar became a sign of a greater love divine. When I stumbled, when I fell, still you pulled me from the well. Grace of the living God, holding me so near. Grace of the living God, casting out my fear. Every lie that bound my soul, every wound and loss. Grace of the living God covers it with the cross. Oh, this grace is more than words. It's a song the heavens heard. It's the reason I'm alive. Love unending, glorified in the silence, in the fight. Grace surrounds me every night. I will lift my voice and sing of the grace my Savior brings. Soft piano fades, rain becomes still.
Grace of the living God,
With me still.
I thought I needed thunder, I thought I needed fire, I thought that only noise could take me higher. But in the quiet, you touch my soul and whispered healing, making me whole. Healed in the quiet, love came through the dark. Healed in the quiet, you mended my heart. No lightning, no sirens, just peace in the night. I was broken, but healed in the quiet. I carried every scar, I carried every fear. I thought the silence meant you weren't here, but you showed me mercy, soft as the dawn. And now I sing the truth I stand upon. Healed in the quiet, grace flowed like a stream. Healed in the quiet, more real than a dream. No rushing, no riot, just steady delight. I was weary, but healed in the quiet. Every tear was cut by hands unseen. Every prayer was answered quietly. Every shadow lost its hold on me. I've been set free. I've been set free. Healed in the quiet, you breathe me to life. Healed in the quiet, you ended the strife. No battle, no violence, just love's gentle light. Now forever, I'm Piano trickles like rain on glass, a heartbeat in the silence. When I had no prayer to speak, when my soul was faint and weak, you didn't need me to explain. You just held me through the pain, held without words. You understood my heart, held without words, healing from the start. No sentence, no sound, but mercy was found. I was held without words. Love wrapped me around.
I thought silence meant you were gone, but you were closer all along. Every tear that fell unseen, you turned to rivers of redeem.
Held without words,
Grace became my song.
held without words,
Where I belong, though my language failed to show, still your mercy flowed. I was held without words, and my spirit knows.
every sigh became a hymn, every wound was touched within. Love that speaks without a phrase carried me through endless days. Even in the quiet night, you became my guiding light. Though no sound escaped my soul, you restored and made me whole. You embraced my cry, held without words. When my hope ran dry, no letter, no line, but still you were mine. I was held without words for all time.
Soft piano drifts, faint pad swelling, a final whisper. I was held without words.
Faint rain, rain man's. Brush drums barely there, a single guitar note hangs like a tear, about to fall. I forgot the shape of laughter, I forgot the sound of calm. I kept moving through the motions with a tremor in my palm. Every day was was just a checklist. Every night a tighter fist. I could name 1,000 troubles, not the miracles I miss. So I brought you all the silence, every numb and empty place. I said, if there's still a heartbeat, touch it with your gentle grace. I didn't know what healing meant. I only knew the ache. I only knew the heavy fog that never seemed to break. Let me feel again, like rain across the summer field. Let me feel again, like morning when the night is healed. Let the numbness melt away, let the color flood my chest. Let me feel again, oh God, and teach my body rest. Teach my hands to open, teach my lungs to slow their climb, teach my eyes to see the present, not the ghosts of other times. Hold my worries in your kindness, let them loosen, let them fade. Let the stories that have hurt me learn the language of your grace. There's a rhythm in your mercy, like a patient, steady drum. There's a softness in your whispers saying, child, the healing's come. So I'll lean into your nearness, I will trust the quiet light. I will let my shoulders lower as you hold me through the night. Let me feel again, like rain across the summer field. Let me feel again, like morning when the night is healed. Let the numbness melt away, every fear that I have kept. Let me feel again, oh God, and teach my body rest. Bring the organ, make it tender. Let the bass be warm and slow. Let a choir hum like honey till the brittle places glow. If the tears come, let them travel. If the laughter wants to rise, I will not forbid the colors you are painting in my life. Touch the places I've been guarding, touch the doors I never tried. I am ready for your presence. I am done with trying to hide. I will practice being human with a grace I've never known. I will listen to my heartbeat like a metronome of home. And when memory is heavy and the past begins to crowd, I will breathe your name in whispers, not in thunder, not in shouts. Because love is not a lightning, love is steady, warm and kind. And it teaches me to feel again with peace inside my mind. Let me feel again, like rivers learning how to bend. Let me feel again, like mercy that will never end. Wash the numbness, flood the desert, let the blossoms manifest. Let me feel again, oh God. guitars like hands that hold. I exhale the years of winter. As your tenderness unfolds, let me feel again. You answer with a quiet, certain yes. Love settles on my shoulders, and my body learns to rest.
Piano and rain, door on its hinges, barely open. A heartbeat of bass, an invitation. There's a lock I kept for years, guarding secrets, guarding fears. I would stand behind my walls, counting cracks and patched up scars. Every knock felt like a risk, every welcome like a test. I would practice sounding brave, but I never learned to rest. Then a whisper crossed the hallway, not a shout and not a shove. Child, you don't survive by metal, you are rescued here by love. Light slipped in around the edges, soft as dawn on tired skin. I could hear the quiet sentence, let the love of Christ come in. Let the love of Christ in. Let it flood the narrow rooms. Let it wash the dust of years, grow a garden out of wounds. Let the love of Christ in. Open windows, break the spin, breathe the mercy you've been missing. Let the love of Christ come in. I kept doorways half unopened, kept my heart on partial mute. I would hide the jagged edges, offer polished, careful truth. But the Savior meets the rawness, touches places we avoid. He can turn a cracked foundation to a house of holy joy. So I handed him the padlock, keys and copies, guilt and plans. He unlatched the fear of failure, held my trembling, steady hands, and the rooms began to brighten, corners singing newborn hymns. Every wall that learned to listen heard the love of Christ come in. Let the love of Christ in. Let it mend the breaking seam. Let it
blessing over heart and soul and mind. If your history is heavy, if your bravery feels thin, you don't have to fake the sunlight. Just invite the Savior in. He will sit with all the stories, not embarrassed by your past. He will keep the gentle vigil till your breath is free at last. Let the footprint of His kindness be the map your feet pursue. Let forgiveness be the language all your windows learn to use. When the evening tries to haunt you and the doubt begins again, strike a match of simple worship. Watch the darkness fold and bend. I will live like doors are open. I will love without a spin. There's a sign above my doorway. Let the love of Christ come in. Let the love of Christ in. Over rooftops, over rain. Let it echo down the alleys. Turn the city bright again. Let the love of Christ in. Every household, every friend. We will sing it while we're breathing. Let the love of Christ come in. Piano lingers, rain grows lighter. Guitar paints a final grin. Peace is humming in the hallway. Love of Christ has entered in. I kept a candle hidden in a jar made out of fear. I learned to walk in shadows so the pain would disappear. I stitched my name to failure, wore it like a second skin. But something bright kept stirring, like a sunrise from within. I heard it in the quiet, when the thunder wouldn't start. A tender kind of brightness, drawing maps across my heart. It wasn't loud or crowded, not a rush of silver winds, just a steady glow that whispered, "Child, you're mine, begin again." Light of Christ within, turning darkness into dawn. Light of Christ within, every chain already gone. Shine through every memory, every place I hid my face. always counting up the score. I wrote 1,000 reasons why my heart could never mend, but mercy kept on writing, this is not the story's end. You lifted up the corners of the sky I thought was closed. You colored in the margins where the tears had overflowed. You taught my hands to open, taught my lungs to breathe again, and I could feel the warmth begin to rise beneath my skin. Light of Christ within, turning darkness into dawn. Light of Christ within, every chain already gone. Shine through every brittle hour, heal the places I've been thin. Light of Christ within me now, burn a fire from within. Let the organ swell like oceans, let the bass hold steady ground. Let the choir build a river till the weary hear the sound. Let the rain become a rhythm, every drop a living hymn. Let the fear release its fingers as your radiance rushes in. I am not the names I carried, I am not the nights I lost. I am yours because you called me, I am free because the cross. When I doubt, remind my body with the gentle holy wind. There's a lantern in my ribcage, and your love is lighting it. I'll walk the long road homeward with a lantern in my chest. I'll speak the truth with kindness, and I'll learn the sacred rest. I'll open every window, let the quiet cleanse the room. I'll sing until the sorrow finds a garden full of bloom. And when the evening gathers and the questions start to rise, I'll look into the mirror and I'll see it in my eyes. Not the fractures, not the failures, not the weight of former sin, just the ever-present brightness of the light of Christ within. Light of Christ within, turning winter into spring. Light of Christ within, hear the broken bodies sing. Shine through every hallway, every heartbeat, every limb. Light of Christ within me now, and again and again. Keep shining in the corners, I forget to let you in. Keep shining on the faces of my family and my friends. Keep shining till the city knows the night can never win. Light of Christ within me, let the endless hope begin. Piano soft as breathing, organ like a final prayer. Guitar a quiet halo while the rain becomes the air. I whisper, stay and lead me, and I feel you answer yes. the light remains inside me, and my soul can finally rest. Light of Christ within me, stay and make my heart your home.
Soft rain on the window, piano breathing low. I thought I was alone, but you stayed. When the night closed in, I lost my fight. Shadows told me I'd never see the light. I broke apart, I couldn't pray, but you didn't walk away. My Savior stayed. When the silence grew loud, my Savior stayed. When I fell to the ground through the storm and the air, when my hope was erased, I found mercy in the truth. My Savior stayed. Every promise I forgot, you kept alive. Every tear on the floor, you sanctified. You whispered peace where the fire raged, and gave me strength to face another day. My Savior stayed when I doubted your name. My Savior stayed through the sorrow and shame. You carried me safe when my faith slipped away. Love held me close. My Savior stayed. Even when I cursed the sky, even when I said goodbye, still you waited by my side. Patient, gentle, glorified, grace in every breath I take. Mercy flowing, can't escape. Now my song will always say, forever you remain. My Savior stayed when I ran out of words. My Savior stayed. Though I doubted I was worth, you never betrayed, never turned me away. Through it all, my Savior stayed.
lift my hands, whisper your name, forever unchanged. My Saviour stayed. Yeah, they here. Ooh. I came with pockets full of worry, sentences tangled in the dark. Every question kept on humming like a wire inside my heart. I tried to build a case for mercy, proof and reasons page by page, as if love would take in minutes, as if kindness needed wage. But you were there before the pleading, quiet fire, steady light, holding all the shattered phrases, turning winter into bright. You didn't need my explanations, you just offered open hands, and the silence in your presence taught my chest to breathe again. No need to explain, my Savior, you already know my name. Every fear I've tried to manage, every loss I couldn't tame. No need to explain, my Savior, you were with me in the rain. Love has heard the unsaid story, grace has loosened every chain. I thought confession needed polish, tidy lines and perfect form. I thought tears were disqualifying, not the start of being reborn. But you sat beside my tremble, counted breaths until they calmed, and the thunder of my failure met a kindness like a song. In the hush you fixed the picture, not the way I'd planned it out. Not a spotlight, not a headline, just the cure for thirst and doubt. You rewrote my inner language, Organ rises, bass gets warmer, choir humming like a prayer. Every wound that kept me silent finds its medicine in air. If my words are early starlight, faint and fragile, thin and shy, you still read the constellation, and you call the night alive. I am held beyond my logic. I am known beyond my proof. What I couldn't say with language, you translated into truth. So I'll come without rehearsing. Let the honest tears be seen. I'll believe the love that meets me in the spaces in between. I will leave the legal briefcase, drop the gavel in the trial. I am not a case to argue. I'm a child you reconcile. If a friend has come, piano in a hush, rain tracing silver on the pane. The room holds its breath. There's a chair beside the window. There's a Bible on my knee. There's a silence like a blanket, and a space for you and me. I don't come with grand proposals. I don't come to bargain terms. I just come the way I'm breathing, with a heart that sometimes burns. In this quiet room with God, every minute feels like balm, and the weight I keep on wearing learns the language of your calm. Quiet room with God, where the thunder has no say. Quiet room with God, where the fear forgets its way. I can rest inside your kindness. I can loosen every knot. I am held and I am hearing in this quiet room with God. I have rushed through holy moments, checked my watch and missed the grace. I have tried to earn the nearness you were giving face to face, but you meet me in the simple, in the chair song. Quiet room with God, where my questions learn to rest. Quiet room with God, where forgiveness does the best. I can lay the angry stories, I can bring the tangled plot. You untie them with your presence in this quiet room with God. Let the organ lift the ceiling, let the bass become the ground, let the choir hum like rainfall till my worries lose their sound. If the memories start shouting, you will teach them how to bow. If the shame returns for payment, you will cancel it right now. I am small and I am welcome, I am known and I am not. I am more than what I've managed in this quiet room with God. So I'll practice gentle minutes, turn the lock and dim the lights. I will open up the pages and let truth restore my sight. If a friend is feeling heavy, I will make an extra chair. We will sit without an answer till we feel your steady care. And when daylight slips to evening, I will leave the window cracked. Let the night breeze carry blessings to the streets that ache for rest. Quiet room with God, not a temple built of stone. Quiet room with God, just a heart that's now your home. Every breath becomes a prayer, every tear a watered plot. Heaven grows inside the stillness of this quiet room with God. Piano lingers, rain subsides, guitar traces one last line. I rise slowly, carry peace, and the quiet comes with mine.
I held my fears like armor tight, afraid of breaking in the night. But you opened arms so wide, and gave my weary soul a place to hide. You are my soft place to fall when the world feels too tall, when I've given my all and still feel small. You are my soft place to fall. I used to think I had to fight alone, carry the weight until it broke my bones. But in your love I found release, a quiet shelter, a gentle peace. You are my soft place to fall through the storms and it all. When my strength starts to stall, you are my soft place to fall. In the silence you remind me that I'm safe where you will guide me. Every wound you gently bind me. In your mercy, love defines me. I don't need to fear the night. In your arms, it's all alright. You are my soft place to fall when I've given my call, when I've run through the hall. You hear it all. You are my soft place to fall. Soft piano, brush drums fade, whispered prayer remains. You're my soft place to fall. A whisper in the quiet, I know you're near. When the night pressed heavy on my chest, I couldn't speak, I couldn't rest. But in the stillness, you found me there. Spirit moving through the air. Spirit in my silence, you became
rock felt strong, Spirit in my silence. You've been here all along. Every thought I tried to hide away, you turn to light, you turn to grace. Every wound I thought would never mend, you taught my heart to live again. Spirit in my silence, you became my guide. Whispers in the shadows never left my side, lifting up my heartbeat, healing what I cried. Spirit in my silence, you're the reason I'm alive. Even when I'm blind to see, still your presence covers me. Every breath, a gentle sigh, heaven's love is intertwined, echoes through the night so deep. Peace is something I can keep. I am never lost again. Spirit, you remain. Spirit in my silence, you became my song. When the world felt empty, you kept me strong, filling me with mercy where I don't belong. Spirit in my silence, you've been here all along. Piano fades with rain, I'll never be the same. Spirit in my silence, forever you remain. I've made mistakes I can't erase. I've felt the sting of my own disgrace. But even in the ashes, you called my name and told me nothing could change my place. Still worthy, in your eyes I'm found. Still worthy,
and I am still worthy, 'cause you made me thine. I tried to earn what was freely given. I tried to hide from the hope of heaven, but every failure only showed that mercy is the seed you sow. And say I'm still worthy. By the cross, when shame became my second skin, you tore it down and pulled me in. When I believed I'd gone too far, you showed me love. Who you are. Now I stand redeemed and whole. Grace has anchored all my soul. Never will I doubt again. You have called me still worthy when I can't believe, still worthy in the love I receive. Though my strength is frail and small, you redeem it all, and I am still worthy through it all. Soft piano with fading organ, the echo remains. I am still worthy in your name. I want an instant hallelujah, wanted thunder in the sky, wanted proof upon my pillow that the pain would pass me by. But the calendar kept turning while the silence held my hand, and the healing took its time like tides turning to the sand. I learned mercy in the pacing, learned to bless the in-between, learned that little daily kindness grows a forest from a seed. Every sunrise just a promise, not a finish, not a crown, but a tender invitation. Child, it's safe to put it down. The healing took time, like winter giving way to spring. The healing took time, like sparrows finding air to sing. Not a lightning, not a siren, just a faithful, steady line. And I'm grateful for the journey, 'cause the healing took its time. I started naming all the graces I had hurried past before, like the way my coffee warms me, like the creak in the old floor, like the text that came at midnight from a friend who wouldn't sleep. I found beauty in the slowness, in the minute and the mile, in the ache that didn't vanish, but learned how to reconcile. You were patient, you were present, never hurried, never grim, teaching me to hold the fragments till the light came pouring in. The healing took time, like rivers carving gentle stone. The healing took time, like letters finding hearts at home. Not a lightning, not a siren, just a hand inside of mine. And I'm grateful for the journey, 'cause the healing took its time. Let the organ raise a lantern, let the bass become the ground, let the choir hum a promise. I can lean my body down in the middle of the waiting. You were never far away. You were music in the silence. You were mercy in delay. If I ever start forgetting, write it softly on my skin. Every moment held in patience is a place where love comes in. Now the scars are like a compass, not a prison, not a chain. They are maps that point to mercy and the roofs that kept me sane. I can feel the strength inside me that I never thought I'd find. Not by sprinting, not by striving, but by giving healing time. So I'll walk with gentle footsteps, I'll befriend the winding road. I will bless the honest questions that have carried heavy loads. If a younger me is asking, will the dark give up its crime? I will hold their hand and answer, yes, the healing takes its time. The healing The healing took its time. I will wait and I will listen. I will walk the gentle line. I will trade my rush for wonder. I will trust your careful time. If I meet someone still hurting, I will sit with them a while. I will tell them they are safe here. We can take it slow and mild. Every moment soaked in mercy. Every healing takes its time. The piano hushes, pads are glowing. Rain becomes a whispered hymn. I exhale the final sorrow and inhale the love again. I will keep the pace of mercy. I will trust the patient rhyme. I am living proof of kindness. Every healing takes its time. Electric piano, rain, the feeling of seeing you for the first time. I thought I was nothing, fading away, buried in shadows, losing the day. But you showed me beauty I couldn't disguise when you let me see through your eyes. Through your eyes, I see love I never knew. Through your eyes, the broken looks brand new. Every flaw, every scar becomes a sign of redemption. whisper song refrain. I am free through your eyes. Single breath in the dark feels like freedom starting to spark. I carried years like stones on my chest. I learned to walk heavy, couldn't find rest, but in your arms I laid it down. And I swear my feet don't touch the ground. Weightless, you lift me higher than the sky. no echo, breath of peace in the night, weightless in the holy light. Help me, help. When I couldn't stand, you held me tall. When my knees gave out, you caught it all. When the weight of life pushed me down, you became the strength I found. When I couldn't stand, you lifted me high. When I lost the fight, you stayed by my side. Every tear I cried, you turned into light. When I couldn't stand, you made me rise. I remember nights I cursed the ground, prayers unspoken, no hope around. unafraid. When I couldn't stay,